Israel Adesanya has came out and revealed when his next fight could be and who he wants it to be against, and I think his next fight will be his very last fight in MMA. So let me stop wasting your time and get straight into it. So here we have it. Adesanya has revealed some news about his next fight, and he says he wants to return in September or October, and he wants to fight Sean Strickland. Apparently he wants to fight Sean Strickland, but Strickland hasn't responded. Now I'm here to tell you, if he loses that fight, it's wraps, it's done with. Adesanya, that'll be his last fight on a 4-fight losing skid and losing a rematch to Sean Strickland. However, if he wins that fight, fair enough, I will eat my own words and say he probably will continue. I'll be completely honest with you. I feel like if Adesanya gets one win against somewhat of a top guy, he'll be like, you know what, I can go for it again, give him that confidence boost to really go for it again. But ultimately, I think if he loses to Strickland 0-4, losing to the top guys, you'll be like, yeah, I just can't hang with the top guys anymore. He is quite self-aware in that aspect, but there is more to it because he has started to try and beef Sean Strickland as well. He goes on to say in an interview he wants to rematch against fat Sean Strickland because Sean, it's due men's mental health month. I hope you're looking after your mental health and your physical health, you fat bitch. Hey, that's quite crazy to say considering he 50-45'd you. But whatever, I suppose, you know, say what you want. It's good old fighting talk. I've seen people in the comments moaning about this, like, bro, just let him gas up the fucking fight. This could be his last one. Just let him fucking gas the thing up and give some shit to Sean Strickland. I'm so bored of UFC being so boring, where it's just like, yeah, respect to him. Yeah, respect to you. I can't wait to be mates with you after the fight. Like, no, I want some bad blood. But I don't recommend this for Adesanya because, you know, he doesn't take it very well when it comes to verbal insults and jibes, especially last time, like, he was like, hey, don't mention my dog and stuff, like, after the fight against Strickland. But anyways, if you look at Adesanya's resume, he's about to turn 36 next month, so he's getting there in age now. And again, he's on a 3-fight losing skid right now. First one to Sean Strickland. The second one, he got finished by DDP via rear naked choke. And the next one against Imavov when he got sparked out. And it was a fucking lovely right hand, by the way. And I'm not going to shit on him too much. I actually like Adesanya, even though it's a bit weird shit what he's done. But regardless, I do actually quite like him. But there's no real shame in losing to who he's lost to, really. You look at the rankings and where they are. Sean Strickland became a champion, former champion now. DDP is the current champion and a very good champion. And Nasruddin Imavov is about to have a big fight against Caio Borralho to see who the legit #1 contender is. So it's not like he's losing to, like, fucking bums like Marvin Vettori and Roman Dolidze or anything like that. You know what I mean? But still, if he loses a 4th fight, what is there to really do for Israel Adesanya? Because I don't think there's fucking much. You know, he got a great win over Alex Pereira. He was having some stinkers here and there against Jared Cannonier and Marvin Vettori. What's left for the fucking bloke, really? At 36 years of age, if he loses to Strickland again, what's it to do? And on his question, are you guys excited for a rematch between him and Sean Strickland? Because I've seen quite split down the middle. I've seen some people say, yeah, I'd love to see this one. And some people say, no, I don't want to see it. Now, the people making arguments why they would want to see it, because Adesanya didn't look himself against Sean Strickland. And then you got the other argument, well, he did look himself, just Sean Strickland had the perfect style for him and just completely fucking knobbed him. I see both sides of it. I'm somewhat interested. I think, you know, the build for it could be quite fun again. And I think it's like a co-main for a pay-per-view, make it 5 rounds. I would be happy with it. Maybe make it a fight night main event. We've just seen Adesanya headline a fight night with Imavov at the start of the year. So I wouldn't mind that either. Feel like the UFC maybe like, oh shit, we need to make our money. 2 big names right here. But when we look at the rankings, let's say he loses to Sean Strickland, just to add another reason to why he would retire if he loses to Sean Strickland. We look at the rankings for the middleweight division. DDP, the champion, he's lost to and got finished. Imavov lost to, finish. Strickland got lost to, he lost to, and it was 50-45. Himself doesn't really count. Hamzat probably maul him stylistically, let's be honest. If Hamzat beats DDP, you know, I mean, it's a fresh matchup, but he would have to beat Sean Strickland and ideally beat someone else in order to get a crack at the title if Hamzat was to win. But still, maybe that's a fight right there if he would want to do, but you know, kind of way past its sell-by date. Like 4 or 5 years ago, this would have been very, very intriguing. Right now, not really that intriguing. Whiskey's 2-0 against Baralho, who's about to have a #1 contender fight against Imavov. But if he beats Strickland, maybe he would get it. Fuck knows. Cannonier, we've seen it, and it was dog shit. Delidze, please don't fucking even entertain that. Anthony Hernandez, I mean, maybe. Actually, I wouldn't mind that fight. You know, I think that'll be a pretty cool fight. And if Anthony Hernandez was to win that fight. But then that's dropping all the way down to 9th in the rankings. I mean, if Anthony Hernandez beats number 8 Roman Delidze, he's only going to move up 1 spot because Cannonier, if he beats MVP, he's going to stay at 7th. So, you know, Marvin Vettori, I'm not seeing that shit again. Brendan Allen is too far down. And then all of these lot off too far down. Maybe Rainier Derrida could get up there. And we get Derrida in Adesanya. But again, are these really fights what get people really... I mean, I'm excited, but the casual fan, you know, Adesanya's a big name who brings in some casuals. Is he going to get them excited? I don't believe so. And if you think of the light heavyweight division, there was talks of maybe him going up to light heavyweight. I mean, we saw him at Jan Blachowicz where he got knobbed. But Alex Pereira, been there, done that. He's not going to get a title shot. Carlos Ulberg's his boy. Yeri is a part of his management team as well, so I couldn't see that. He's already lost to Jan Blachowicz. He's mates with Jamal Hill. I just don't think he would move up to light heavyweight. And would he even be better at light heavyweight? I really don't think so. So, guys, if he loses to Sean Strickland, which is a very good possible chance, it's already happened in the past, I think that Adesanya retires, and I'm very confident that he will retire if he loses to Sean Strickland a second time around. Again, if he wins, which I don't think he will, but if he wins, different story. But honestly, guys, I think Adesanya's next fight is going to be his last. I see him retiring. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with my opinion? Do you think he would retire? Do you think he'll carry on? How do you think his career would end up panning out? And who he would possibly fight next? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.